Divine Feminine.
Go. Go ahead with that.
That's the singing bowl, the Tibetan singing bowl.
It's so low. Why they won't stop?
Because it's high quality.
Mommy, can you make me room?
There's this spot right there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I love you. Divine
It was
Feminine.
loud.
Divine, one more time.
Mommy, it's loud. Mommy, it's too loud.
That was the last time.
Oh,
Divine Feminine.
you're dipping it nuts.
It's nuts. Sure is.
So the phone just keep banging.
Keeps falling, baby. One, two, three on the timer. Ascension time. We're introducing new thoughts as if we are data scientists fascinated by what ifs, higher timelines, different alternate universes, thought experiments. There's, so many limitless possibilities out there. So don't let anybody tell you how to limit yourself, all right? For the sake of what? Put yourself in God's hands. You were given a mind and a body for a reason. Hey babe, can you turn that down, sweetheart?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Okay, the number is 51. I'm gonna pull from this guy. This is a new mini deck. I think I've put some composers here. Some classical composers. So. That's how I put this. It sure is you, Beethoven. So Beethoven. 51. It goes on the floor every time. And it's a blank one. That's cool. I have plenty of blank ones in here. I better clean that up. We have Beethoven. Do we need another one? Nah. We don't. Not from this pile. Do we have blank? I'll take some blanks. Ooh, like that too. Ooh, yeah. So, some promising things. Promising things. The number is 51. Our guide today is Beethoven. So, fun facts about Beethoven. On the deck 444. The bridge between classical and romantic. So, basically, the most pivotal person. Oh gosh, I've got Humpty Dumpty pants today. I mean, if there's anything about classical music, is that it's classical music, classical and romantic. the 1700s and 1800s. And who bridged that? Mr. Beethoven. He blew everything out of the water. So we're bridging the gap. I feel like the divine feminine is finding a new way. All towers are for a divine plot. The divine plot is at play. The feminine is designed to surrender. So with that in mind, the feminine is the chosen tool of God these days. 222. I last left with a vow to do a bit of shadow work. I made a little flip chart because I'm an organized individual. Sometimes organized. Okay, I'm very OCD in some ways, but other ways, absolutely not. Come live with me. No. Okay. So we're connecting with divine feminine, perhaps also the divine masculine. We're working with mirrored energy at this point. This is the 5D reflection of your twin flame journey. These are your higher selves talking to each other. You already know, perhaps, that they are talking to each other, and this is meant to amplify that. I do want to talk about detachment and my journey of detachment the last couple of days. Ownership. What's the word? Okay, so I got this really jazzy new Oracle deck. That's basically my what is it called? When you're like a family practitioner. That's my family practitioner deck. So if I were to have like some family folks sitting around and I was being paid to be a family practitioner, I might like pull out this deck and be like, so what do you think about this? All right, so mixed signals, so when we're talking about mixed signals, let's face it, it's the one in the masculine energy, so it doesn't matter if you're a dude or a guy, like who's chasing and who's running. This is the runner energy that gives mixed signals. By the way, unspoken resentment, which on the female end will bring unspoken resentment, and then there's an oh shit moment eventually, and a letting go. Right? So the divine feminine can only take so much. I just got a glimpse of our Schumann, which is at the top of my little composer's deck. By the way, I'm a classical musician. I trade. So I'm into this history stuff. Robert Schumann had a wife named Clara Schumann. Robert Schumann died early. If you were like, I think you may have even been part of the 27 Club. He would have been alongside Mozart. Nice and early, too early, 20s, 30s. Robert Schumann had maybe some schizophrenia, ideations. His wife may or may not have had a romantic affair with his buddy Brahms. But she, if you guys are all so fancy, big ass levels, big ass devils, right? I'm gonna grab some water.
Molly, come here. That's the funny thing outward. I gotta get it. Look, it's praying.
Well, Mommy doesn't have money for that, please.
Oh, okay, Mom. What is this? You. Nothing. Bye-bye.
So we have letting go and unspoken resentment. So I'm going to speak on the divine feminine side of these things. By the way, I'm doing a reading now after a few days because it does take me some time to detach. You know, because it's trying to be fun. It's trying to be fun as fuck. So I'm looking for.
I'm big.
My youngest is now 6, and she is like me. Find things and take them apart, and then just leave them there. Yes, I am highly organized in certain ways, and OCD with like there's other things, but I'm like, but that's nature. Go put it in the compost bin and start burning. Seven of Swords. Well, that goes along with letting go and unspoken resentment. So, I mean, we're obviously 51. Change and new beginnings. 6 of Swords. Because 5 and 1 is a sword to me. Wands. Sorry, because wands. I'm earth and air dominant. By the way, Star Upright, Aquarius, Stellium, Raher, King of Pentacles, 80% female straight, 85. Upside down, King of Pentacles, which means my 3D snake avatar has recently sloughed a skin in favor of becoming a bigger and better snake on Earth, I guess. So anyways, both going up right now. No time for the things upside down. Make that frown upside down. So my newfound card, I just found it underneath the recliner. Hi, the Hermit, you're back. Welcome to the mix. And Three of Pentacles. So there's always other people to consider. Figuring out what that card means to me. So what I'm finding is that we have two energies on the outs. Right. The Star, feminine energy, Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy, King of Pentacles. This is what the Aquarius wants to coincide with. This is inner union. We don't give a fuck about, okay, so like an outside source would be great, but detachment. Have you been in a relationship before? Yes, dudes. You know how to future fake. Okay. Anyways, that's why we have the Seven of Swords. It's called a runner. And that's cool. That's totally cool. Rejection is protection. Believe it. Believe it. Because if you are okay with all of this, then you be good. You be good. I want to say this combined with this is gossip in the workplace, humiliation rituals, quotesy quotes. But hey, attached to that. I mean, give me this and I'll make you this. And I come out like this. Anyway, that's the chicken poop that makes the garden grow. Anyway, wands. Excuse me. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is out there. Okay, we have not lost hope. Neither has the universe. I mean, that's basically saying, okay, so Three of Wands, upside down, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so you might still be like wandering around like, oh, what's gonna happen? Don't you worry. What's the World? Ten of Pentacles. There's the World. Ten of Cups. But they're both upside down, so we're not gonna go there. That might be some other energy that is not going to be explored at this time. So, cheers, my friend. Detachment.
No.
Go upstairs.
No, I just don't know what I get to play. It's real hard.
Okay. I've been following along on my friend's journey. I've been grounding into my own journey. Okay, so the only way is through. Okay. The only way is through. Seven of Cups. You can't deny your telepathic connection. Go upstairs.
I'm staying
Okay.
with you.
I love you.
No.
Page. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Is that Virgo? What else could be Page of Pentacles? Capricorn. Something new. Totally. Virgo. And then we have Queen of Swords. Well, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords would like some answers, wouldn't she? We have Page of Pentacles. Trying to come up with a plan. Yes, we do have a telepathic connection.
Yes.
The Queen of Swords would like clarity. Six of Cups. Might as well settle into feeling. Okay. And death. Sun and death. Okay. Interesting. Sun and death. Sun and death. Well, okay, sun and death. Danica,
What?
can you turn it down?
Mm.
Well, or you can just a little bit.
Make this.
Danny, a little quieter, please. Thank you.
What the hell? Keep turning off.
Danica, check that word. Heck is fine. Why are we using this L word? No, thank you.
What did you just say?
What did you just say, sweetie? Now I have death again and karma. Danny,
How dare you say that word?
what are we talking about? Oh my gosh. So here we go. Did I not see the death card earlier? No? Oh yeah, we did. Here it is. Well, to continue, we have the death card again and karma. Okay. Time to unpack. Time to unpack. We always want answers. I love love. Virgo North Node, Saturn. in my 7th house. Presently, we're letting go. There's only so much room for what I want to do, what I need to do, what God wants me to do, and all of you. All right? We don't want to, there's already enough for that. So we're going to be letting go. Letting go. Okay. That's the spiciness, that's the flavor of our content today. We have number 51. 5 is a number of change. In each one of the suits, it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
a number of challenge.
1, 2.
If we think about King Cups, it's like a sort of challenge. But you know what? It's almost like the Death card or the Tower card, like it might be a welcome change. So change. On the back of that, I have actually written the words retaliate, remember yourself. But what I saw first was 51. Somebody could be 51. This could be an age that you remember. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 is actually a very nice number of perfection. In all the suits, it's good. And of course, 1s are aces. So we're worried about change. This is a good change. This is a good change. Change for the better. A good change. Retaliate, remember yourself. I'm hearing the revolution will not be televised. Gil. Oh yeah, the letter sounds are so adorable to me. Gil. Where is it? And that book. Gil Scott Heron. The revolution will not be televised. His memoir called The Last Holiday. I need to read this. Not yet read it. Okay, so I flipped it open. Here, we're going to read it. I didn't feel like smiling, but the man deserved one. I nodded and acknowledged the other individuals around the room respectfully. Their somewhat stunned faces wore expressions that didn't know what to be, caught between words, slapped without malice into another person's reality. Far from the insulated isolation of their Riverdale routines. Okay. I have always told folks that I left with my manuscript that day because of a feeling. I did have a feeling. But I got it from a hearing. That day, in the editor's office, I was so full of myself that I might have missed most of the discussion, if every word. Okay. That day in the editor's office, I was so full of myself that I might have missed most of the discussion if every word had not been so momentous and magnificent to me. What I missed instead of words was meaning. The words were so flashy that the meaning didn't come through. I heard every word almost as individual elements, isolated, as though they had nothing to do with me or with each other. But I didn't tune in on his meaning until the middle of a solo about Junior imitating Spade. I heard him hit a false note, a note that shouldn't have existed in this conversation. Something like an F flat. Oh, Lord. F flat. There is no such note. Yes. Emotionally, there is. Not for a musician, not for a composer. Composers deal with F flats all the time. And not from one musician to another. We don't talk like that. We say E natural. Not from people playing the same tune. All right. Composer versus clock year time musician. The editor wasn't just testing me. There were more notes that didn't belong. His voice went totally out of tune. I can't read minds, but it sounded like he was establishing his domain over a rookie writer who wouldn't be a factor after today. His intention was to hurt, to insult, not to pay me, but to pay me off, for me to disappear and be grateful for a couple of grand. Know your worth.